Hello and welcome to Not One Right Way, the podcast. It's me, your co-host, Melissa, she, her, and
It's me, the other co-host, Marv. They, them, theirs.
how you doing, Marv? Looking for
I'm
some.
doing. Thank you. Yes. For our listeners, I did shave my head again to get into the summer vibes. Melissa, wow, 100 degrees every day last week. Struggling,
Ew.
struggling. Awful.
It hasn't gotten that hot in California yet, and it's almost July, and I'm just like waiting for the shoe to drop and for it to
Yeah.
hit like 90s and 100s, and it hasn't. I'm very grateful, but I'm still afraid, like every day. I fear.
Yeah. I hear that. How are you
I don't want to
doing?
pay for that. I'm doing okay. I am working part-time, but like afraid it's gonna end and be like fully unemployed again. But that's been nice working
Yeah.
part-time. Still looking for work. If you want to hire me,
If you want to hire Melissa, she's eminently very hireable.
super hireable, super nice.
Yeah.
Otherwise, doing good. Wedding planning going crazy.
Yes.
Like it's 5 months away, and that's actually too close. Too close.
That's too close, OMG. Yeah, I've also been doing some wedding planning.
Mhm.
By
For
that I
me.
mean for you.
Yeah.
By that I mean I've been, like, trying to, like, think through some ideas for your bachelorette.
Mm.
We'll get there. What do you think about a cruise?
A whole crew. When? How? With what money? That's
What
great.
about we go to Copenhagen?
Denmark?
Yeah.
These ideas are really
Just throwing some ideas
high
out there.
end.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's put a pin in that and we'll circle back.
Yeah.
Have you watched anything good lately?
Ooh. You know, we have to talk about it. We have to talk about K-pop Demon Hunters.
That's the only thing I want to talk about.
It's the only thing I wanna talk about right now. Wow. When
K-pop
you
Demon
told me
Hunters has taken over my whole personality.
yeah. And my soda pop, my soda
Mana
pop.
soda pop. Okay. Who's your bias in Huntrix and in Sasha Boys? This is important for the listeners.
I don't know how, but I'm forgetting everybody's names. The one with the long pink hair. For
Our guest,
no, for
Vanya, just jump
Huntrix.
in. Just jump in. Tell us your
Can I?
bias.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Hi. Hey, mystical voice from the great beyond here. Abby. Oh my God, he can take me any day. Oh, I'm begging. And Ginu. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But for the girls, for Huntrix, Zoe is she is me and I'm her. She is me and I'm
Mhm.
her. Sorry.
Yeah.
I will not
Okay.
return to the void.
We were killing Vanya talking about K-pop Demon Hunters without her.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'll tell you mine.
Huntrix, Mira. Sorry.
That
You
helps.
go ahead.
For Huntrix, I'm leaning towards Mira.
Yeah.
Every line she sings in a song, it's like scratches an itch, and it's so good. Like in Golden, her
Mhm.
lines, beautiful. And then in Saja Boys, it's Saja Baby. His voice,
Really?
deep, and his like, oh my God, the rap portions. He's so beautiful. And then Gino.
Crazy.
I have not heard that.
Gino's a hit every time, definitely.
It's cheating to say Gino sometimes.
Do you
Right?
guys like
Yeah.
better as his K-pop self, his demon self, or like his old life self? Because I feel like I've been going in between each. Because he's so different each one, you know? He's got, he's cute, he's angsty, and he's like down in the dumps.
Humble.
I don't know.
Sometimes you just want a pitiful little boy, you know?
Like,
A
I can
sopping
fix him.
little
I can
meow
make him
meow.
better.
Yeah. He abandoned his family? Interesting. I could change him.
Interesting, we'll talk about that in couples therapy, but for now, I'll take him.
Who's your biases, Marv?
Oh my gosh. Well, definitely Mira, just because, like, I'm into, like, a goth punk aesthetic, someone who's, like, got that intensity to them. And I have to say, I think the Demon Saja Boys, like, it scratches the part of me that is really into, Catholic aesthetics, and, like
Yes, yes,
the
oh
part
my
of me that loves Saint Sebastian and his, like,
Yeah, you hear
little
me out.
might hear me out.
So you're saying you're an Abby stan?
I'm not an Abby stan. He's okay. Not my
oh,
type.
oh
And as
no.
my mom would say, "Is he not your type because he's ugly or because he's not a woman?" And it's like,
Oh my.
oh my god,
Wow.
my mom.
Boom.
Wow.
One shot KO.
No, but that
I would
song, sorry, but Your Idol, that did
oh,
something. Oh my god. No, the movie was great, and then that song hit, and everyone I watched it with, we all lost our minds. We were like, "Okay, so this is for sure the best movie that's come out this year, like,
True.
this decade,
this decade
I
for
don't
real."
know, changed my brain chemistry. Every morning I listen to the full album to feel better. Like, it's my routine now. I'm like, wake up, listen to it once, and then my day can start,
Real. Real.
you know?
Thank you for sharing that. Yeah.
That's healthy. That's very
It's
healthy.
healthy. It's self-care. I thought your Saja bias, Marv, was gonna be mysterious because of the emo vibes.
Yeah. The thing is, I didn't like the shape, the, like,
Mm,
something about it.
fair enough. Well, I'm gonna introduce our guest so she can properly be part of the conversation. I am so excited to have her. She's clearly got the best aura. Her name's Vanya Calderón. Her handle is lemonlimer.o on Instagram. Welcome, Vanya.
But yeah, hey guys. Hi.
Hey.
Welcome.
We first time me talking on here for sure. I
Tell
don't know
us
who
your
this.
K-pop Demon Hunter thoughts.
Oh, okay. I need another film. I need another
Yeah.
movie. Straight straight up, okay? I okay, did you guys know the Rad Seacrest and his wife? Like, did you guys watch Kipo and the Wonder Beast?
Yeah, I love
Yes, I
Keto
did.
and the Wonder Beasts.
Oh my god, I love him. But I had no clue they were married or that
Me neither. What a reveal.
I know, I'm like, so it just runs in the family. So, power couple. So,
Animation power
dynamic.
couple. It's like Nate Stevenson and Molly Noxertang, another animation power couple. For
I
people who don't know, Nate Stevenson did She-Ra and the Princess of Power, and Molly Noxertang also worked on the Owl House. So it's just like, there's
it's
some animation powerhouse couples out there.
I
Yeah.
think that's my biggest goal in my career is to find my other, and so we can both be like a powerhouse couple, you
Yeah.
know? Because I'm too much of a workaholic to leave work at the job. Um, Gotta bring it home. Ugh, yeah. What about you guys? Anything you felt about the movie that should be said now or forever hold our peace?
I'm torn between, like, I do obviously want more because I'm greedy, but I also saw a take that was like, some movies just need to stand alone and be great alone. And I'm like, I respect that's true.
That
Why
is true.
sully what's beautiful? So I'm like, I would be okay if there wasn't another one because it is perfect. So
Yeah. That is
I'm
very
good either way. I'm good either way.
ugh.
Like, the story was complete. I don't feel like we need an addition to that story, but I do love the characters, and I love the music and the art.
I do
I
want a concert. I want a concert with the voice
Oh,
singers. I want to go and I want to dance. I want that. I want that.
like a Hatsune Miku concert.
Yeah, I want.
yes.
It's 100.
That's what I want.
Wait, Holographic? Wait, like Coachella style holographic kind of
Yeah.
that would
And
be
a ton tricks.
glorious. Oh my god. That would be
I'm
amazing.
asking now, not politely demanding. That's
Yeah.
what I want more than a sequel. I wanna go to a concert. Um,
We all bombard Sony's, emails. We can get it done. We can do it.
yeah, we can get it done.
Any campaign.
Campaign.
I
Right.
also want 100 of those Netflix crop tops with the tiger on them. Like, I
What?
thought I need one for
Genius.
every day of the week.
Oh, yes. You know that little I keep seeing it. Okay. The voice actor for Genu, he just absolutely bombarded my feed one day when I walked into, like,
Mhm.
Instagram because it was a thirst pic of him, but,
Yeah,
aside
yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
that, it was him with the Derpy cat plush, and I'm like, "Where can
Up
I
for
get
sale. It's on the Netflix shop right now, you can pre-order it. You can get one right now,
No way."
and then you can get the crop
Yeah.
top too, which
Then you can
has been shipped to me, so I already have one on the way.
No.
it was $30 for a crop top.
I had a Visa gift card I hadn't used, and I was like, perfect time to bust these
$47.
old Christmas gifts out." Um,
Damn.
It's
You're living
47.
life on.
anyway, not to support big Netflix, but get your Huntrix merch now.
Get your Fish Huntrix merch.
The
This is like
Netflix shop.
oh my god. This is like half no, this is my gas. Like $47. This is how much I pay for gas on a good day. I don't
Yeah.
guys, might have to make my own. I have to make my own.
I mean, if anyone needs to scratch the Genu itch and, like, you want more Genu, you gotta watch Business Proposal on Netflix, the K-drama. It really
Oh,
hit.
oh, trust I have. Oh my god.
So good. Just finished.
Just
Really?
finished.
Oh. How did you feel?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was super fun. Like, the main couple were so good. Obviously, how do you say his name? Anya Sup. He was perfect in the role. He was so funny. He's like, "I'm a super serious businessman," and then he gets hit in the face with a chancla and then chases her. It's like, yeah, you're a
Mhm.
super serious businessman.
Yeah.
It's so
It was
cute.
so fun. I wish the last episode was like 2 episodes because it felt so rushed. That's
Mhm.
my only note.
Yeah. I
The
liked
1 year time
the
jump.
I liked the second couple with the friends. I thought they were very cute.
They
Mhm.
were very cute.
I loved him. I loved him. I'm sorry. I use the girls as a self-insert. I'm in there. I'm watching it. And I'm like, okay, they're all fine. Like, the men in these K-dramas are so fine, there's no doubt about it,
Yeah.
but something about him with the glasses, oh, oh
He
my.
doesn't even need the glasses, like, he's just
No.
wearing them for aesthetic.
And
Yeah.
he's safe, he keeps her safe, he's observant, 'cause he saved okay, guys, spoilers. We love women, okay, in this house. He loves women too, we can tell. Okay.
Drinks I love my wife juice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, Marv, do you wanna do your fun icebreaker question?
Yes. We've broken a lot of ice already.
It's true.
Um, but in keeping with our regular format, Vanya, I'm not sure if you know this, I'm a professional social worker. Usually, when I'm meeting somebody for the first time, it's like, let's jump into the hardest, worst times of your life and
Oh,
do something great with it.
okay.
um, so my hard-hitting question for you is, if you were a type of sauce, what kind of sauce do you think you would be?
Wow. Okay. If I was a sauce? Oh, I think I'd be like a teriyaki marinade. Um, I I
Just
say
had that
that,
straight away.
That was so quick.
it was the first
Yeah.
thing that came to mind. Um, simply because it's a little tangy, but, like, sweet, but, like, when you cook it with, like, chicken and, like, add stuff to it, like, you got a lot of flavor in there. Although it's simple, it's still simple. It's pretty much in a lot of stuff, but also it's, like, one of my favorite things to add to food just to spice it up a bit because 'cause I'm like, "Yeah, this needs a little something." Like, the salt, pepper, lemon it's not gonna cut it. I'm gonna need to add something. So, teriyaki sauce.
Yeah. Sure. Marv,
Yeah.
what sauce would you be?
Yeah.
Um, oh my gosh. So I have to explain first off. So Vanya, I'm I have a degree in philosophy, right? And I'm
Oh.
also a little autistic. So when I thinking about food, I have a very specific taxonomy of like what is considered what. And when I try to explain it to other people, I get angry because they're like, that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, it's in the tech. You have to look at the whole picture.
Mhm.
Um, it's in the same class, but it's a subclade, but they're in the same family, but it's not the same thing. So when
For
I'm
sure.
thinking about sauces, I'm thinking about something specific.
Okay. Okay.
The reveal.
The reveal. I'm thinking about the five mother sauces in French cuisine, right? That's what I think defines a sauce.
Okay.
Okay.
But if I were a sauce, more broadly in the family of sauces, I think I'd be a type of salsa. And there's this one,
Mhm.
I don't even know what was in it, but it was like this tamarindo salsa at this one place near where I grew up, this taco shop. And I've just never been able to find something similar to it.
Uh-huh.
And I would just like get all those little cups and just like scoop it up whenever time I went so that I had a little
Mhm.
extra. They should have been charging more for that because like I took a lot of stuff.
Bro, they saw you come in, you were hiding the shit. They were like,
They were
"How
hiding it.
here?"
Yeah.
Oh, no. I
That's
think
such a neat answer. Beautiful.
now
Yeah.
that you brought that up, I think I wanna change my answer. I love okay, teriyaki marinade. However, doesn't mole then count as a sauce? Does it?
I feel like
'Cause
I think it
it's
does.
got the consistency.
Yeah.
yeah, 'cause
And
because
it's
you'll
reduced down and
Yeah. You pour over like a
yeah.
mhm.
sauce.
I think that would be me then. 'Cause like I said, once again, it's tangy, a little sweet. You know what? Let's just put generic tangy sweet sauce up there.
Yeah.
Alright, but what about you?
Um, I'm thinking wasakaka, which I don't know if everyone knows what wasakaka is, but it's like a green dipping sauce. It's pretty popular in Venezuela. You usually put it on like your arepa or your empanadas. It's usually got a lot of cilantro or parsley. And it's just got this really unique flavor, and it's hard to find, it's hard to make, and I just love it. It's like really, really good, like a mayo-based sauce, but
Mm,
I love it.
that sounds good.
I love wasakaka.
I love Venezuelan food. I don't have it that much, but we do have a good place around here where I live. I live in
It's
Texas, so I don't know, you gotta take your wins where you can because it's either McDonald's barbecue or Whataburger. I don't
Yeah.
gotta accept your wins somehow.
yeah. Yeah. I'm living in New Mexico, so I'm like right there with you.
You feel my
You
pain.
got barbecue in Mexico?
They have barbecue in New Mexico.
Well,
It's
like,
not a
what are
specific type of barbecue. It's just like
oh,
there's
okay.
barbecue places here. You know, nobody's like, oh yeah, we love that New Mexican barbecue. Like nobody's like that.
That's why I was confused. I was like, "Is barbecue big there?" But maybe it is.
A lot of barbecue. A lot of yeah. A lot of New Mexican food, which is not the same as California Mexican food. I'll tell you that. I miss it.
Um, what is New Mexican food? It's like, I've always feel like every state has their staple. You know, like New York,
Mhm.
you got got you got the pizza, and then you got LA, and they have tacos sometimes, depending on where you're going. And then Texas barbecue, Chicago deep dish. So, what would you say New Mexico has?
Um, a lot of them are variations on what would be considered typical Mexican food, and a lot of red chili and a lot of green chili.
Ah, they got a lot
Yeah,
spicy, right? Right, it's kinda hot.
yeah. It's a little spicy, yeah. Like, that's a question you'll get everywhere you go. Red or green? Red, green, or Christmas?
Yeah.
Uh,
That's cute.
one
Well,
time somebody
I
stopped me while I was going to my car to ask me red or green, and I was like, "I don't know you."
just, like, out of his coat, like, red or green.
No, 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 they were dropping stuff off in the trash can. I don't know why they're asking me this on the way to my car.
It was they were trying to get you into the Matrix was trying to get you. They were
Oh
like,
my
"Look,
gosh, red or green.
what if" Oh my
One will
god.
keep you in the simulation, and the other one will break you free.
You had your chance, now you're stuck with us.
That's so funny.
Damn, damn.
I think we've yapped a bunch, but it's time to get to know Vanya beyond her biases and her sauces. Do you want to share with the listeners and with us a little bit about yourself and your lore? Did you know you always wanted to be an artist, or was there a different early dream?
Um, so I've always been drawing. Like, since I was a kid, my parents said I was born with a pencil in my hand. Um, and I didn't as a kid, I was just doing it for fun, right? I didn't think much of it, but then, I don't know, one day my parents sat me down in the, like, living room and were like, "Vanya," I'm 4. They're like, "Vanya, I'll let you know now, artists don't make money, and it's not a job, but you can do it for fun." I'm like 4, remember? I'm like just sitting there like with a coloring book in my hand. I'm like, "Okay." And I walked out, right? Um, so I didn't think much of anything, but I was always kind of prepared. Like, my parents always tried getting me prepared for, like, life and stuff. I mean, I'm the oldest daughter. I was their test run. I think they did a pretty good job, but, um, I went to public school my whole life. At some point, I wanted to be everything as a kid. Like, I wanna be an author, an artist, singer, teacher. I wanted to be an anthropologist for a minute because of Indiana Jones. Um, but I don't know, I had an idea of what I wanted. I was like, "Maybe I can be an art teacher, or maybe I'll do marketing," right? Because that makes money, right? But it wasn't until COVID came along, and it was I was gonna I didn't know if we are gonna talk about this later, but I guess I'll bring it up now, but, uh, I knew the moment that I wanted to do art for a living was during quarantine. I was helping my mom, making her bed or whatever, and I put on a video in the background of our TV, and it was for an insider, like, look into, like, how Pixar created the Toy Story 4 at the time. And watching it, I'm, like, sitting there, like, making the bed, and I saw the whole process before my eyes, and I never had thought in my whole life, "This is how they make a movie." Like, in my mind, I love movies. I grew up watching movies since I first came out the womb. Like, my parents took me to go see everything the second I could. Um, and so but I never thought about it, like, twice. I was like, "Oh, it's just a movie. It just shows up on the screen magically, right?" But seeing it, and they just kept repeating how hard it was. They're like, "Oh, it's so hard this, so hard that." And in that moment, I was like, "I wanna do this." Like, it felt like something struck me like a lightning bolt down my head. I was like, "This is what I want to do." And it felt so right. And it scared me because I was like, "Oh, no." Oh god. Um, and at that point, I had just kinda realized that I had been so behind with just making art as a whole, because like, my whole life, I was kind of labeled the art kid, and I didn't like it, so I stopped. I was like, "You know what? I am not an art kid. I can do other things. I can do this. I can do
Yeah.
I'm special, right? I can do other shit." Um, so I kind of, like, repressed that inner creative kid in me to, like, make others kinda happy for a while, but it was during quarantine I kind of realized, like, "No, I don't give a shit." I don't care anymore. So I worked, like, day in, day out. I didn't leave my room. I didn't leave my bed. Bro, I don't know how I'm here. Didn't even go use it. I had no restroom breaks. I was just drawing, like, art, 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 anatomy, shading, perspective, this, that. And, like, in that year of quarantine, when I came out of it, I was like I couldn't even recognize my own art from, like, before and after. Um, and I still didn't know what I wanted to do exactly. I just knew I wanted to do animation. And, you know, time passed, I found myself a little bit more, and character design is where I landed because I love character design. I love it. I love making hot people, like K-pop demon hunters, if you guys know. But yeah, that's me, I guess. And well, right now, like in the intro, I am about to go off to continue my education because I am transferring to CCA over in San Francisco. So,
Yay.
and it's so funny because a lot of people, I always hear this story of like, oh, parents aren't supportive of like the careers of like a lot of artists, but my dad always was. He just was scared that I don't know, maybe I wasn't gonna be good and I was just gonna try to do that my whole life. But I don't know. They've been so supportive of me over the past few years since quarantine because they saw the work I put in and how much it meant to me. So yeah, my parents are definitely they have my back. So I'm really happy.
Yay.
Nice.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, no problem.
I love the story of you watching the Pixar documentary because I've told that story on here before where I've also had the same experience where I watched the making of documentary and I was like, well, that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. Um, but it really is like a very powerful feeling of like the purpose finding you.
Mhm. Exactly. God, and every day I'm just like so grateful that I never stopped because like yeah, I still have doubt all the time. I still like I get like imposter syndrome all the time, but every day I'm like I wouldn't have met all these amazing people, wouldn't have lived so many different kind of lives if I hadn't gone down this route. Like I'm so happy and proud for myself.
Yeah.
um and yeah, and I can't wait to see where I go from here because I'm in the stepping stones. I am not anywhere near the boulders yet. I am but a fish in a small pond.
Yeah. Can you share a little bit about your experience at Lightbox the past 2 years?
Oh, so Lightbox. I went for the first time last year, and have you guys gone?
Melissa
Been a few
has.
times.
Wait, did you go last year?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, yeah, last year I went for the first time with my dad. It was really crazy. Didn't expect a single thing that I saw. That's actually where I met a lot of my friends because I've been friends with people on Instagram for eons, but I got to see their faces and it was so weird. I was like, I was expecting you to be, I don't know, like taller. I don't like your vibe says like 6 foot or like your vibe says like this, right?
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, it was so incredible. It was so funny. I have this story. My dad and I, so we broke off like during the event because I was like, I'm gonna go this way with my new friends. And he was like, okay, fine, I'll be at the Starbucks across the street. And ooh, lights are flickering. And all of a sudden, he comes back to me like 30 minutes later, and he's like, "Hey, I thought I might show you something that I saw someone." And I'm like, "Okay." And he shows me a video of okay. Do you guys know who Deanna Mascalesi is?
Not yet.
So she's phenomenal person, phenomenal woman. She is, I think, one of the head art directors at Pixar. She she has like such a crazy look. Red hair, always has like a 50s, like 60s kind of like get up. She's so cool. Um, but my dad ran into her before she came into the event. And I lost it. I was like, "What? You 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 ran into her? Oh my god." Right? And it was so funny because later that day, I had gone to a panel with one of my new friends that I made, and right before it was her panel too. I saw her before anyone else spotted her, and we were like, "Oh, gee, we have to go say hi. We have to go say hi now. Otherwise, we're never gonna get to." And I had business cards kind of, I would show it to you guys, but I don't know where they are. But I so badly wanted to give her my, business cards, just say hi, introduce myself, but we chickened out. And it wasn't until after the panel when we got out, everyone was just swarming her. Like, I was scared. Girls were pushing. People were pushing each other to, like, say hi, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I don't like that." So, yeah, I didn't do that. I just walked around the whole thing, and I saw her security guy, like, her guide that was with her, and I just was like, "Hi, I was wondering if you can give this to Diana for me. She's so amazing, and I hope you can pass the message." 'Cause I don't really like that whole, like, starstruck thing. It's so awkward, and I get it. I
Yeah.
can be a fangirl too, but, like, we are all are people at the end of the day, and I could see her face. She was like, "Yes," like, freaked out a little bit by everyone's reactions, but it was a really fun time, and I'm going this year, or I hope to. And this time I'm hoping to go all 3 days since I was only able to go for 1 last time, but man, those price tickets, oh my god, those ticket prices,
It's so
200
expensive.
every day. I wish I was rich in some but yeah, I can't wait to see who I'll meet this year. That's gonna be fun. Um, and hopefully this year I'll be able to get a portfolio review because their website went to me and I never got to get a portfolio review. I was
Dang.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw your portfolio that you posted on your YouTube, and it's beautiful.
Thank you. Actually, I have it right here, which is funny that you bring that up. Right here. Yeah,
Nice.
I was working on it. It took me, I think, 3 months. A little bit shorter. Like, actually, no, it took me, like, 2 months because I just, like, rushed it, like, the week before the applications close. But, yeah, I had a lot of fun making it. I tried doing, like, a lot of, experimentations with it, especially with, like, gouache because I hate painting, or I used to. Now it's my best friend. But actually, recently, I've been getting a lot of messages from people who've been, like, asking, like, "Oh, how did you do this? Like, can you give me tips to get accepted?" I'm like, "Um, uh," and the first thing I tell them is, like, "First off, you shouldn't be asking me." Like, that is the first thing, because you are then just gonna copy what I'm gonna tell you, and they don't want people to copy, right? Like, that's the thing with school is that I did realize is that a lot of it is that they're looking for you, right? They're looking for you. They're not looking for this artist or this other person in the room. Like, they're looking for you and they want to see you. And if you can't share who you are without having help from other people, I mean, there's nothing wrong with asking for help, but your creativity is what they're looking for. And so if I tell you how to create, that's not you anymore. That's me telling you how to do it. And it was hard for me because I asked a lot of questions. Um, but it's like a silent hand. So you can have like a silent push from people, but not enough where you're influencing your own work from like other people. You know, like the CalArt style that people have like in their sketchbooks. Like it's so pretty. I love it. I know people who draw like that just naturally, but there's only so few spots that you gotta like make your stuff stand out. And like you already as a person stand out. So just show us what that means. Right?
Mm.
And so, like, with my sketchbook, I don't know if anyone listening has seen it, but, like, I know it's how I see the world a little bit. I see things in shapes and colors a lot. Um, but for one of the pages was a kinda like a Subway thing. It was like a Subway sandwich. I think I'll show you guys maybe. And this
I'm
one,
so interested.
it has a story to it, which is so funny. And that's what I like about all these pages. Like, I can kind of tell a story of, like, where I was, what happened, why. So here it is, right?
Yeah, I love that
I
page.
did this whole spread. It took forever. Oh my god. But I had gone to a car accident, my first one. It was not my fault. Um, but yeah, it was the guy's fault. But I was going to get, like, back chiropractic stuff done, and before I would go to my appointments, there was like a Jersey Mike's nearby. And I was hungry. It was the summertime kind of. And I just would like walk in and I walked in. I saw this. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm getting my acting voice ready. I saw the finest guy I'd ever seen in my life behind the counter. Oh my
Oh,
god.
gee.
I was like, wow, I felt like Mei in Turning Red when she's like, you hear the music playing in the background. Oh, wow, wow. Like, I'm like, "God." So I walked in and I'm like, "Okay, so I am just gonna come here for the rest of the week as I'm, like, waiting for my appointments."
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
so I ordered my thing. I we have me and the guy have a little small talk. I don't know him at all, okay? And so I order my thing, I sit down, I start eating, and I'm just drawing my meal. I'm drawing it because 'cause I'm like, "I wanna stay here a little longer. I'm gonna draw this in my sketchbook."
Maybe he'll think I'm cool and cute because I'm drawing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's gonna find it so quirky that I have spread all my art supplies across the table. Yeah, that'll be so fun.
I'm just so different.
So different.
Good.
But for 2 days it took 2 times for me to go there until he asked me out, and I kid you not, I was like, "It
It
worked.
worked.
It worked." And I had
OMG.
and I successfully drew 2 sandwiches, and my plan was to come back again and again and, like, draw a different sandwich, not really knowing where the direction was gonna go on the page, but
Wow.
I went on the date, and turns out the guy was 28, living in a
Creeper.
I
What a
know, he looks young. He looked young, he had, like, a very young face, and I'm tall, like, I'm 5'10". I wear, like right now I'm wearing an Inuyasha shirt for anyone who's listening. I dress more formal than this, but so I get it, but 28, I was 19 at the time. This was last year. I'm 20 now. Um,
still
so we
though,
went on our
crazy.
date and well, I'm just gonna cut it short and just say, like, no, never saw him again, didn't reach out to him, nothing. He obviously he was not it. I went into the date like, yeah, no, I don't think so. But yeah, and I didn't
But,
go
like,
back
good on you, because that worked. Like, that works for next
Yeah.
time.
for next time when they're a little
When it's not a
younger.
28-year-old.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and so, I didn't go back again, and I was like, "Well, crap, now I just have 2 sandwiches on my on my sketchbook, what do I do?" And I just started doodling, and as soon as I started doing that, I kinda created this little illustration world. I don't know. It's a subway train. I don't It's a pun. I love making jokes. I love puns. I love dad jokes, so some of these are really just puns, like, brought to life. Goes
That's awesome. A
subway train.
Subway.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great. What are you most excited about learning in college? Because you clearly trained yourself and done a lot of self-teaching, but what are you hoping to gain by going to art school?
Hmm. So that's a good question. I am not perfect at everything. I have realized that. Um, my teachers have made me realize that at college. Amazing teachers. They're not mean at all, but they were very honest with me and they would say like, "Oh, Vanya, you're a great artist. Like you're afraid of color or you're afraid of this, right? Like values and stuff." And they were wrong because I did kind of avoid like creating very cinematic things. I made it very plain, very colorful, very basic, because that's what I was comfortable with. And I'm all about pushing what I'm comfortable with. And my teachers could only give me so much here at my like community college. And so now that I'm going to CCA, I'm hoping that I will be healthily, emphasis on healthy, pushed in a way to kind of expand on my art. I wanna
Yeah.
learn new skills, new techniques, different mediums, because I started doing ceramics for fun, and it turned out that was something that I started applying into my art for some reason, right? I was like, "Why? How is this applying to here?" But it did, and also I'm just, like, really excited to meet new people, make new friends. I'm a people person, and especially when I'm around, like, other creative people, I'm just, like, on a roll. Like, my brain is always going off, like, creativity is always flowing, and so I can't wait to have that type of environment to kinda live in. Because I know hopefully I'll be able to make some of my best work, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's it for that.
Yeah. How are you feeling about moving out to San Francisco?
I'm scared a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not as scared as I used to be because I live at home. I live with my mom, my brother in Texas, right? So everything's flat, first off. And I know when people say, like, oh, are you scared because of like people and criminals and like all this? That's people's first thought. I'm like, no, I'm afraid of two things, the earthquakes and the hills. Okay.
Mm.
I've never felt an earthquake well, that's a lie. I'm a big liar. I have felt one in my life and I hated it. It was a minor one in LA. I think it was back in 2018. I literally was watching season 3 of Stranger Things as it happened. Um,
Well, double spook.
I remember that. Um, but I was on our hotel bed when it was happening, and I just remember afterwards being like, "How can anyone just live through this every day if" you know? Um,
As someone who was from Florida and there are no hills and no earthquakes there, who moved to LA, the way people respond to earthquakes here, crazy. Like, I
no.
just so cash. I'm just like, the whole world is moving. The whole world is moving. And they're all just like
Mhm.
sip, sip, sip their little coffees.
The
Yeah, they're like,
buildings are safe. Like, it's gonna
The
shake a
whole
little, but it's
the
gonna be
glass is
fine.
wiggling. It's cool.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
not gonna break.
"No, no, no, no."
I don't know.
Look,
It's
I
really
took a
wild.
geology class. Yeah, I took a geology class this year in my community college, and we learned about earthquakes. And every single time our teacher brought up like earthquakes and like stuff, he would like look at me dead in the eye and say, "It will be okay though." It will be okay though, because I told him repeatedly, like asking questions about that topic. Because I'm like, "Sir, okay, I'm gonna let you know now. Like, I'm going to San Fran. Am I gonna die?" And he's like, "You'll be fine." Ugh, but it's okay. Little geology lesson here. There are 4 stages of an earthquake, right? We have what's happening, what's going through the world, and then we have, like, love waves, and then we have, like, these other ones that go up and down. The love waves are the ones you gotta, like, watch out for, because those are the ones that knock you like that, and that's dangerous. Like, you're trying to walk straight, like, side to side, it's scary, so I just pray to God that I never have to experience that. So, yeah.
You like, the biggest earthquake I experienced was when I was in office and everyone dove under the desks because it shook really bad, and we were, like, on the
Really?
10th floor or the 5th floor. And I was just, like, standing there in awe because I was like, "Wow." And everyone's like, "Melissa, get under the desk." And I was like, "What's that gonna do?
What's
What's that
it
gonna
gonna
do for us?"
I always wondered, is that like a real I thought it was like a myth. You have to stand, like, under
Apparently, it's
doors
real because everyone, like, insta dove. And I was like,
instead of wow.
You
Yeah.
guys really
I
think that
mean
little desk is gonna save you?"
I mean, a little bit, yeah, you're not gonna be completely crushed by debris.
Yeah, you won't be toppled over by, like, the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
That's It made me get under the desk.
She
I
doesn't
was okay,
fear
but
the earthquakes, they fear her. That's
one of
how
the
my
main reasons when I was little, I didn't wanna move to California was because of the earthquakes, but I've conquered that fear clearly. I'm here
that's
now.
I think I'll be fine. I'll be fine, I'll get over it. I live every other day. You guys were talking about, like, it's not cold yet in like, it's not hot yet and where you guys are, and I live in Texas, right? We've gotten, like, 4 tornado warnings, like, within the past 2 weeks, and my life I'm deathly afraid of those things. I will take a earthquake any day over a tornado. So, I'll be fine. I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
earthquakes are fine. I didn't know this was a thing people were afraid of.
Really?
Yeah, I was so
Yeah.
scared of them as a kid. They really freaked me out, but I'm a
Yeah.
big girl now.
You said oh
Conquered the
my god,
fear.
they're in disbelief.
You're you're a big girl now. Um, wow. I would
Marv
I
grew up in San
in
Diego, so they're, you know
yeah,
Wait, you grew up in San Diego?
yeah.
I didn't grow up there. I'm from San Diego. My
Yeah?
family's yeah. I went
Cool.
every other year. So I'm kind of a
Nice.
Cali girl. No, I'm not.
Indirectly.
I am not.
Kind of a Cali girl.
I'm kind of a
Yeah, just a
Cali
little.
girl if you didn't notice. No.
A
No,
little.
I'm not. I'm gonna get eaten up alive in LA if I ever go. Oh,
Oh, it'll be fine. We can hang out, and I'll take you to all the fun spots.
yay. Yay.
Um, well, as we near the end, I wanted to ask you really quick about your work with women in animation, because you said you were a student leader for your chapter.
Ooh. Man, that was one of my lives that I was telling y'all about. I've lived many. That's one. It was so interesting doing all that. It was a little stressful, first and
Mm.
foremost, because, well, in Texas, we don't have that many art schools. I think our only other art school that we had here got shut down because of, like, they were laundering money to themselves. It was the art
Mm,
institutes, those, if you remember.
okay. Like, for profit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was kind of a big element as to why I started that club at my school. Because, the only other, like, WIAs around were, like, 2 hours away, an hour away, and they're in private schools. So, I was like, "Well, what am I gonna do?" I really want to have this advantage, like, I really do wanna, like, be able to be a part of this community without having to drive an hour away for maybe an event they'll let me attend, right? And as soon as I started making more friends here at this like, at my community college that were just like me, you know, love art, love design, animation, illustration, I realized, like, yeah, we all want the same thing. We all want the ability to, be a part of this and be a part of something, right? That says that unifies us. I thought, "Well, hell, I'll do it. I'm gonna start it. I don't care." Right? I don't care how tough it's gonna be, how much work is gonna go into it, but I'm going to put my foot down and I'm gonna do this. Because my whole life, I've always just kind of waited for people to do things, right? Like, "Oh, they'll do it if I wait. They'll do this if I ask them nicely." Right? But I'm like, "No one's gonna come do this for us. No one here at our community college really cares that much about animation." So, yeah, I ended up getting a few friends together, and I think even before we started our first meeting, we already had, like, 20 members, and our
Wow.
school is pretty small. So, yeah, it was so much fun. It ended up being so much fun. Of course, it was a little stressful because we were, like, arranging stuff, things had to get canceled, and it did suck that our school continuously kept shutting us down for certain events. Like, I can't bring my 10-pound chihuahua to school because she might hurt someone. Like, we just wanna do, like, an animal study. Like, we just wanna do, like, a little figure drawing thing with my
Mm.
dog. That's not gonna hurt anyone, but it was always something, right? We couldn't bring food into this room or, we couldn't raise money. We wanted to do an artist alley, but our school wouldn't
No,
allow
that'd
it
be fun.
because, like, soliciting was not allowed on the premise of the school. And I'm like, "Well, students are getting this money back to themselves because 'cause we're trying to give them recognition at the school." And it does, like, you know, artist allies are really good to, promote yourself. And the school was like, "Yeah, no, no." And they would say with the biggest smile too, and we're like, "Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna walk out now." But,
Yeah.
yeah, it was so much fun, but sad thing is that I was, like, probably the biggest supporter of the club because, like I said, it's a small school, and so, like, once the big supporter leaves, it's kinda like who's gonna take up over it, and so
Mm.
I hope it continues, like, past what I did,
Mhm.
'cause I was always just going the mile trying to arrange, like, cool events with studio tours and, like, speakers, but yeah, that was my time at WEA. It was so much fun, and I have them to thank for a lot of stuff, like, I got this interview with Nickelodeon at one point, and that was, like, one of the biggest reasons why I was like, "People need to be a part of this club," because they don't understand how important it is to be a part of something that goes beyond the classroom. You know, you gotta be a whole network to even see the opportunities that are out there, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Thank you.
It proves that you're, like, not just an artist, you're a leader, which is
Mhm.
great.
Thank you.
Not just an artist, an advocate for the arts.
Ex exactly. They don't they don't get it. People don't get
It's been so fun getting to know you. You're clearly, again, the aura through the roof, off the charts.
Thank you.
Thank you for chatting
So
with
much.
us. Do you have any
Yeah.
final words of advice for other students or high schoolers trying to get into art school? I know you said earlier you gave some
Um,
good advice, but final words.
I think do not let a school define you, right? And I know that sounds like, okay, well, what is she talking about? She's going to art school. But I didn't always want to go to an art school. I was always okay with just going to my local state school, going there, graduating here in Texas, and, making it work somehow. But don't feel ashamed if you don't get accepted into your dream school, right? It's just a school. It's a building with 4 walls, hopefully, with windows, hopefully, and doors, hopefully. Okay? It's it's just a building. And the thing that makes it special is the people that's come out of it. And they're lucky to have had those people. People like you, people that, want to do something great with their lives. It doesn't change where you go. It's always going to be you. You're going to be yourself. And I was I was curious enough to kind of go beyond my like fears of like, okay, well, maybe I'm not that good of an artist, right? And that's why I even applied to these art schools. Like I applied everywhere and I did get in everywhere because I was just kind of just having fun. I wanted to see if I could do it. And well, I ended up getting a full ride out of that. So, I mean, just apply anywhere. And who knows, maybe you'll get like the best offer in the world. But it's also not worth risking debt of like millions of dollars just to get a degree that says you're qualified now, because you are qualified. There's so many artists who don't need a degree. Like, okay, we were talking about Rad Seacrest earlier and his wife. I interviewed him when I was like 17. Um, and I remember he told me one of the biggest things. He was like, "You're a good artist. My if you want to go to school, you can, but you don't need to." He told me, he was like, "I wasn't gonna go to school. You don't need a degree in art or illustration or animation to get in the industry. You just need your perseverance," right? He has a degree in like engineering, right? He told me that. And I was like, what? That's crazy. But it just doesn't matter. As long as you are putting the work in and you're able to, pick yourself up whenever you feel lowest, people will see that and they'll want to be with you because of that. Because people love to be with someone who doesn't give up because it makes them not want to give up. So yeah, that's my advice. Hope
That
that
was beautiful. Very
That's really
poignant.
good.
job. Ooh.
Thank you for sharing that. No, I think that's really good advice because we've had, if anyone who's a consistent listener knows that we've had a lot of similar advice of people who didn't go to art school or people who have been in the industry a while, also had weird degrees and stuff. So it's true. As long as you work hard and like a lot of the advice we get is don't be an asshole, don't be an asshole.
Oh,
You'll get pretty
yeah,
far.
that too. Don't be a jerk because no one wants to hang out with one. It's not worth it. Be kind.
So true.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. This is so fun.
Yes. It was great meeting you. Thank you for your time. Please enjoy the rest of your Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid it's gonna be boring now, but okay, if you guys think so. By the time this
But
hard meeting is over, I'm gonna get another like siren alarm going off. It's been raining recently, so
oh no,
Oh,
don't get swept up by the tornadoes.
yeah, they want me so
Go
bad.
watch K-pop Demon Hunters again.
Yes. Yes. Oh god.
My little soda pop.
My little soda pop. Love it. That is an ear.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
guys.
Bye.
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 That was our conversation with Vanya.
Delightful, plenty of laughs, so much intrigue and interest.
We'll be watching her career with great interest.
Great interest.
Like whatever studio hires her first, lucky them, you know?
Yeah. And consider this Vanya's first interview.
True.
Of many.
Maybe if you're a recruiter, you can skip the 20 minutes of K-pop Demon Hunters conversation, but the rest of it's really good. Or don't. It's charming. Ugh. It was fun. I had a great time. Thank you for podcasting with me, as always.
Thank you for podcasting with me.
Well, let's say bye to our listeners. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, send us an email. We got an email yesterday. Our first email. OMG.
OMG.
Thank you, Albert, for emailing us. That was so nice. If anyone else wants to send us an email, I'll shout you out too. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Not
Send
one
us an
right with
email.
pod.gmail.com.
Yeah. So, yeah, send us an email. Tell your friends to listen. And remember,
There's
not
one
right
way.
to apply to art school.
There's not one right way to get your flirt game on at the Jersey Mike's while drawing subs.
I was going to do that one. There's not one right way to start your own WIA chapter at your community college.
And there's not one right way to be afraid of earthquakes when you're moving to California.
Thank you so much for listening. And I almost forgot to say our cover art's by Les, and this podcast is edited by Marv.
Bye.
Bye.